We in this generation are right at the turning point from wilderness conditions where man lived with nature to goodness knows what the future's going to bring. We're at the last stage of the conquest over the natural world that's going on in the tropical rainforest now at a tremendous rate. These things are being destroyed just systematically, totally. And nothing's being saved except what's deliberately being set aside by somebody's efforts. And it's a unique situation. Nobody in the past has been concerned. I mean, in the past, distant past, no, there was no concept that these things would be destroyed. Nobody in the future is going to have the opportunity. We're the only ones in the whole history of the human race that are faced with this situation.
The Bell Bowl Prairie, right next to the Rockford airport, was to be destroyed. The airport needed fill for a runway. The Fell stepped in, and though it was a struggle, part of the prairie was saved.
Was sort of David and Goliath sort of situation. Here was a person that came out there against the bulldozer, stood up, and the newspapers got a great deal of footage from it. It was an appealing story because the bulldozers were right there in the background, and we were out there standing, pleading with them, and of course the newspapers couldn't have asked for anything more. I think throughout we've felt that urgency. It's been as though we were running from one brush fire to another to save an area, and it's given us a great deal of determination and persistence to go ahead. It could be very sad to see some of these areas that we loved destroyed, and many of them were, but then we'd go right ahead. He'd go right ahead. We'd work on what we could do.
I've found through many years of experience and countless examples that if one person is determined that something is going to be saved, and it has to be saved, and it's going to be saved, it can be done, it will be done. If there isn't that determination, it doesn't happen.